Hi, this is Diana Palm of DianaPalm.com. Today we're going to be discussing the topic of the 7 spiritual secrets of the veil. I get asked these types of questions all the time because I'm a medium, a spiritual healer, and I've written 3 books about the spirit world. Make sure to watch to the end of this video so you can catch the links to more videos coming up about the mystical secrets of the veil. The first spiritual secret is all about personal accountability and personal responsibility. It has to do with releasing all aspects of victim consciousness. Now, I'm not saying bad things haven't happened. This is life, right? This is Earth, so bad things happen to all of us. But when we hold on to any type of victim consciousness, we actually keep our vibration very low. And so as we move through that, and we become very empowered beings, we gain more truth, our vibration increases, and we learn to take complete responsibility for everything we've been through and accountability for all of our own healing to overcome the setbacks and difficulties that we've experienced. So when we completely stop blaming, we stop finger pointing, and we take it like, okay, so what am I going to do about it? How am I going to change this? That's veil number 1. And that outer veil peels away, bringing up for you the next level of vibration. So that first one, that was a big one. And when that actually lifts, when you have changed your paradigm, you're going to start to see more spiritually. You just are. You're going to begin to see loved ones. You're going to begin to see fairies. Yeah, they're real. I know how crazy that sounds to some of you out there right now, but there really are little energies that can be seen and witnessed with the physical eyes when we have raised our vibration to that level. Included with that, saints and angels, spirit guides, all the other spiritual beings. When you have done enough with veil 1, when you have really lifted that thoroughly from all aspects of your victim consciousness, the spirit world becomes very accessible for you, and you will see all the spiritual dimensions, all the spiritual entities. Now, with that can create a lot of fear for people, and that's why the discernment is very important at this level. It's also important to not just trust everybody blindly. You want to know that there's some good and there's some bad in the whole universe. We're still living in a plane of duality. So in this second veil phase, it's important to have the discernment, but not to go into fear about anything that you see, even if it totally blows your mind because you never thought this stuff was real. But when you do see it, it's important to know that you're actually being loved and supported from the other side, that these spiritual beings, for the most part, are all in favor of you, elevating you, and seeing you grow spiritually. So when you can release the fear for that and know and understand that you're being totally loved from beyond the veil, the second part of that veil lifts off too. The third veil has everything to do with unconditional love. And what I mean by that is being able to look at the people that hurt you in this life with forgiveness and loving eyes. And I know how hard that is. But if you lifted the first veil because you took accountability and responsibility to change your life, it's not so much of a step for you to go into complete forgiveness and actually look at these people with compassion and love. And when you do that, and you can hold that vision of them, that's when you get to lift the third veil. So the third veil is about holding the energy of unconditional love in your heart, not just for a moment, not just for a second, but to actually live it, to embody it, and to actually project that out to the world. So feeling unconditional love is the first step, but holding it is what really lifts the third veil. The fourth veil will actually lift for you when you can have that same kind of love and respect for all of the animal kingdom. And that means down to the tiniest little ant. This includes the plant kingdom, everything that grows in nature, the whole natural world. There's fire, water, earth, and air spirits as well. And literally little tiny energies that protect everything in nature, as well as nature itself having a sort of consciousness that you can communicate with. And when we begin to realize that everything is literally alive in the world, that we begin to feel that we're really a part of all of it. We're a part of everything and we're connected to everything. When you can grasp that and really feel that with love and respect for everything in the natural world, the animals, the plants, and all of it, the fourth veil lifts for you. The fifth veil will raise for you when you can grasp the concept of all the interdimensional beings in the world, all the galactics, and again, with discernment, but without fear. And where you realize that this is a world that's very, very, very complex and huge and interconnected, and that even that is part of the whole. The sixth veil is completely lifted when you achieve universal consciousness. And this is when you actually accept that everything is in the whole world is connected and you're absent of fear about these different elements that we experience. So that would be all of the above. That's having raised you through each level and having each veil peel off as you go, and finally getting to the point where you have no fear and you know your place in the universe, and you know you're literally connected to everyone and everything that ever existed, and that you always will be. That is what universal consciousness is. When you achieve that, the final veil is lifted to expose the seventh. And the seventh veil is actually really no veil, because it's when you die and go to heaven and you realize that you're a part of this all along, that you are actually just part of the energy of creation. For some of you, that is knowing and accepting that you're part of Creator or God energy, but it's the spark of life. It's the spark of creation. It's the spark that every single thing in the whole universe has. And so the seventh is you have raised your consciousness to a vibration of truly connecting with Creator and all things. In the Theta Healing classes that I teach, we actually train people how to get their connection with Creator and move them through each level so that they can have that experience in class. And it teaches them how to connect with fairies, loved ones, and all the ancestor spirits, all the angels, the ascended masters, even the galactics, and the plants and animals for sure. We can't forget those, even the crystals in the soil and all the minerals. And so the Theta Healing class takes you through exercises like that to show you that there is a difference in the vibration and frequency, and that every human being can actually learn to tap into those and communicate with them and understand them better. So the Theta Healing class actually runs you through these 7 secrets to lifting the veil. And that's why I love teaching the classes. So if you're interested in doing that, most certainly look down below in my links. You'll find out when my upcoming classes are. You can also follow the guidelines in this video and raise your spiritual vibration all on your own. But remember, to hold those higher levels of frequency, you must do the forgiveness work. In my next video, I'll be discussing, is the veil thinning? And why you can actually see through the illusion of separation better. I mean, why are people being able to see more ghosts, spirits, and entities? So I will be discussing that in the very next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like it or share it with a friend. And if you'd like to hear more about the spirit world, type spirit down below in the comments section. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe also. That way, if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified every time I post a new one, so you won't miss a beat. Thanks for watching and have a great day.